landed a 3-year deal with the Tigers, making his 11th start of the season. Boy, he's been a monster. When I talk about him, ERA, typically he's going to give you 180 plus innings every year and answer the bell every 5th start. Mixed in there. It's got the ERA a little bit elevated for him this time of the year.
This is downstairs to Taylor Ward.
Box 10 runs in just 3 innings, 7 of which were earned. So that's a couple of clunkers you're talking about, and that's his bread and butter right there, is that big curveball. 23 of his last 5 games.
Lefty on lefty, and Framber Valdez starts.
The lefties away from the righties, and he likes to speed your bat up being left-handed to get to that pitch right there, that curveball. And that's kind of what
home runs with 10. Valdez in the 0-2. There's the curveball tapped away foul. Team visit. That's fisted away. And the battle continues behind Tarik Skubal, who's right now on the injured list, but we saw him throwing in the outfield removed surgically from his left elbow. That's strike 3.
Really good. Now, it's amazing. It wasn't a regular scope. They went in with just basically a needle, almost was just very minimal, and he's already been off the bullpen already, which is just amazing.
It's almost like A.J. Hinch
started when Skubal went on the IL for the Tigers.
Dutchman falls behind, looking miss your ace. It feels like 1 loss is 3.
Yeah, because your ace is your true number.
Much loftier expectations in Motown than what this season has brought. Wilson had shoulder surgery. Jackson Jobe had Tommy John. Valdez brings home the payoff pitch and a curveball yanked into the seats. OPS, all 7 home runs included. And he works a walk. Here's Pete Alonso. His 10th of the season the opposite way, and he crushes this one on a drive out to left to the edge of the track for Riley Green.
Looked like he got that sharp so far.
Framber Valdez against Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, Weston Wilson, Leody Taveras here in the second.
Counts average the last 4 years. That's how good he has been.
One of the top flight free agent. Signed pretty late when you look at the free agency calendar. O'Neill down on strikes. Third batter fan by.
That's what they did, because Tarik Skubal obviously has not signed with the Tigers. He's not re-upped his deal, and so he.
Memorial Day weekend. The Tigers are struggling. They've got Skubal's free agency pending. This makes for a fascinating summer in Motown, because
move Tarik Skubal anyway.
Leody Taveras, the switch hitter, drawing the third baseman in. Right over the laces of Taveras. 2 balls and no. Flaherty had the start on Friday in the series opener. Big win for the Birds coming off the road. Down and away on Taveras.
2 for 3.
He smokes it to the gap. Left center field. Fairlane can't get there. Has to play it on a bounce. Second time today the Orioles have a 2-out base runner.
Field, of course, Jackson Holliday right down the left field line, the opposite way.
He has hit so well here at Camden Yards this season.
Yeah, got off to a great start.
That's tapped weakly and rolling foul. You can run on Valdez.
Yeah, he's got a big high leg kick, and obviously when you're still on a left-handed pitcher, you're going on first movement, because he very rarely will.
Takes a long look over, and there's that big leg kick, and a curveball rolled down to McGonigal. Makes the play to first. That'll retire the Orioles here in the second inning. Framber Valdez just a couple over the minimum today with a walk and a base hit. His 3-game series. Alexander takes the count to 1. That's why it felt so good with the efficiency from Brandon Young through the first 3. That's tapped towards McGonigal right next to the bag. Alexander bounces out. I thought in the last 7 to 10 days we're seeing much sharper swings. That's a sharp line drive handled by Keith, lunging over to his left. 12 games for Gunnar have been multiple hit games. Is everything. Gets on, you expect him to be in motion, especially with the split. In the driver's seat here. And gets called strike.
The ball if you can, because that sinking fastball's got a lot of depth to it.
Topped away fouled, even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. The 2-2, not even close. 3-2. That's flicked back foul. Another 3-2 and a breaking ball ripped foul. In terms of changing what he does at the plate. And he goes up the ladder, got him with a sinker. Catch up with another huge victory. Birds down 2 runners this afternoon for the Orioles. Worked a 2-out walk his first time up. Curveball stays wide. Takes a second. Gunnar Henderson watching as Rutschman pokes it away foul. Payoff coming. Down and in for ball 4.
That's a good at bat. Obviously, he is a lot faster than Dingler, who hit that ball. So the idea was to get McGonigal off the bag, but the ball hit, and when it hit,
he's an extremely cerebral player. Offensively is, I think, where you automatically, this manager.
It was what I call a plus play to even think about doing that.
Well, he's trying to atone for it. He missed one off the end of the bat his first time up. That one just got in enough. And he's 0 for 2 to left field.
Way in on Dingler, so you knew it had a lot of English on it going that way. When it hit, man, it just squirted towards that right field line.
O'Neill 0 for 1 today.
And try to hit it out toward right center field where there is a big gap out there.
Hit his. Even count of 2-2. 2-2. And O'Neill strokes it the opposite way, backing up Perez to the edge of the track. Stayed away from the changeup, went to the.
Got to start him young.
You know, it's incredible if you are proudly. It's not just for the kids. 2 balls and no strikes.
Ball. Two-seam fastball on the outside part of the plate.
Just begging Wilson to go the opposite way. Most used pitch of the game. 52%. That stroke the opposite way. Perez ranging back onto the gravel, runs it down for out number 3. And fireworks brought to you by SeatGeek.
A little bit of everything.
Man, oh man. Action-packed weekend coming up. Down 2-0 against the Tigers in the first of the Twin Bill. Curveball down and in.
But the two-seam fastball, man, his ground ball rate this year a little bit lower than what in years past. Matter of fact,
I think he's pitching different because of his home ballpark now.
He could be.
Contact-wise in Houston, you won on the ground. And that's where Valdez broke in for his career, made his money. That one's driven much better. Backed up Perez at the tail end.
5 losses. And man, the career ERA much better than most. 3.4 career ERA.
Now 32 years old.
5'11", 230.
That guy's frustrated, and she's elated. No way, mine. Down on strikes.
Start looking away. He's come inside a few times, but he's been much more on the outside, right out there on the outside part of the plate. We're going to have a challenge here.
Catcher challenge, call ball.
That's the home plate umpire, Jonathan Parra. Our ABS challenge is presented by T-Mobile. And it is a strike.
Return the pitch is a strike.
I mean, not by much.
By a breath. That's a good challenge right there. 2 out, nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat, you better be right. He was.
A.J. Hinch and Chris Fetter were smiling about it. That's towards the corner, and a good bolt back by Perez. Taylor Ward, Gunnar Henderson, Adley Rutschman. Both starters still in this ball game, too.
The field, just nothing falling yet. They barreled some balls up to the backside. You see Framber, he is staying on the out.
Brady North, Dustin Lynn, along with Craig Albernez on the screen.
Climb.
85th of the afternoon. Overboard cold strike. Chris Fetter looking on. And he watches his left. In the air towards the line. Perez streaking in. Gets there in time. 4 out of the last 5 outs have gone to the right fielder. That one's launched towards the right fielder. And it is gone!
There you go.
Towards the right fielder, over the right fielder, and into the flat court for Gunnar Henderson.
That's what I call a lefty on lefty bomb right there. 101 off the bat, 368 feet.
Orioles' second hit of the afternoon gets him on the board. Rutschman towards the middle, shifted by McKinstry perfectly in second. And there's 2 away. His pitching coach about checking into the bullpen. Straight to the horn with Alonso at the plate.
And his next time up, flew out to left field again. A little bit off the label. Let's see if he can catch one on the barrel this time.
It's in the air, straight away center field. Vierling in front of the wall will make the play.